I first off want to start this video by announcing who the winner is for the stream deck, because I had been needed to get that done and over with. So the winner is now on the screen as we speak. Their comment is up, and congratulations to whoever this person is on winning it. And not that I don't mind doing giveaways, because I've done them before on the channel. It's just kind of weird when I do them and then I do get an uprise in subscribers, but then I start losing them again. And I think that's because a lot of people think that these giveaways aren't like legit or whatever, especially when it comes to smaller creators doing them. Because again, this is me using my own money to give away these things. It's not like I am sponsored by these specific brands. I mean, one day I would love to be sponsored by them, but at the moment I am not. And that kind of correlates into what this video is going to be talking about. I wanted to film this in my car because, one, it's a lot going on in my house right now, and I don't know what I'm going to end up saying that might sound crazy. And I'm gonna try my best not to yell or be too rambunctious or curse. But forewarning, that might just happen depending on how I'm really feeling at this very moment and how my mind is feeling about everything that's going on within this platform. So just bear with me. But I'm not going to say the name of the platform that I'm talking about. Just know that it is this platform, and hopefully this platform doesn't get me in trouble or try to guideline strike me or anything like that discussing these certain matters, because luckily enough there's a bunch of other YouTubers that are already doing that, and I have had it be on my mind and on my spirit and on my heart for a very long time, making this content and doing these videos for years and years now. I think it's about time that I spoke up about it and spoke about all of these things. There's something wrong with the way that this platform works, and a lot of people try to figure out, oh, how does the algorithm work? And I know that for multiple apps, from TikTok to Instagram to Twitter and so much more, people try their best to figure out algorithms and figure out why their content isn't being shown, why their content is being flagged, why they're getting hit for certain things and other people aren't. And luckily enough, there's a lot of people that are out there that are trying to fight the system and make these platforms and apps a better place for everyone, including small creators. And I know for a fact that these platforms do not push small creators more than they do big creators. It's seen multiple times, and there's favorites. A lot of these platforms have favorites. They have these people that they want to be the face of their apps, the face of their platforms, and that's totally fine. But when it comes down to diversity and it comes down to people being different and not showcasing these different people, that's where my understanding and my basis of things kind of blurs. Because recently coryxkenshin had put out a video talking about this specific platform and how there is a lot of things that they're doing that is very sketchy, and there's a lot of shadow work that goes behind the scenes of how these platforms act and what they do. And I know for a fact that that is true. I've had multiple people that have worked within this industry and worked within certain apps, and they tell me that there's times where they'll completely shadow ban people, and it won't be even for a specific reason, but then they'll be for a specific reason, none other than the color of someone's skin, or because of the sex that they represent, or because of them being a part of a certain community. And I think that the only way for things to change is if not only people come together, but there's so much power within certain creators that they don't realize that they're the only ones that can make real change within these systems that we're in. because there's so much that a smaller creator can do that won't even make any substantial difference. And I know that we can all come together and it shouldn't be like that, but that's how it is at the end of the day, especially when it comes to this specific platform. And the only way for things to change is if they're the ones to do it. And there is people that are talking about it, because after Cory put out his video, Jack made a video talking about, you know, favoritism and things like that. Then Mark started a challenge where he's trying his best not to get age restricted. And, you know, there's only so much that you can do. But the one thing that really has been bothering me, not only with the favoritism and how they treat people of color and, you know, how they treat others that are Black, but small creators. And I wish that they would talk more about small creators, because I know that for an instance that there was a moment where they did talk about that, because we don't have reps that we can go to. We don't have managers and people that we can go to that can fix these certain situations for us, where we're getting hit with guideline strikes, getting hit with age restrictions, getting hit with all this, that, and more, because we have to do everything on our own because we're not big enough. We don't have those numbers that they cater to. And that's the one thing that has always bothered me about this platform. And I hate to always sound like this, and I hate to even say things like this, because not everything is about color. There is an instance where I know that it has to do with favoritism, and it might not even be, you know, about the color of my skin. But you have to understand how we feel about that, because after everything that goes on, you start to have this change in your mind, and you start to think, maybe it is because of the color of my skin. You see how the world is set up. You see how things have been going for the past couple of years. You see how things are for Black people, for Asian people, and every other race besides those that are white. And it starts to take an effect on you. And I've never had that thought process. I've never thought that way. But as someone who's been a small creator for years and years now, who's trying to hit so many goals and try to do so many things, you start to think, wow, maybe it is because of the color of my skin. Especially as someone that talks about my sexuality as well too on this platform. And it really worries me, and I understand why these big creators almost don't want to come back and don't want to make videos and don't do this and that, especially within every single platform, because it's happening on every single platform. I've had multiple TikToks taken down because of me speaking up about my race, or TikToks talking about my sexuality or the color of my skin. And then that's actually happened here on this platform. And there's times where I had to go back on my channel and remove videos, delete videos, private videos, because they were either age restricted or they weren't suitable for, you know, guidelines and stuff like that. And there's no one to talk to. It's an automated thing, and when I try to appeal it, it doesn't go through, and there's no one for me to be able to talk to. Even back a couple months ago, I had created a video explaining how you can change your music account on this platform to your regular channel, and I had to take that video down because in the comments people were saying a bunch of things saying that this doesn't work anymore, because when I first did it, I was able to get in touch with a Google representative, and now they even took that away to the point where we can't even talk to anyone. about certain changes for your channel, and that's not fair, because why do I have to try to find a rep or somebody that works within, like, I should be able to go and ask about these certain things, ask about certain questions. Why is my video being taken down? Why is this happening to my channel? Why did I get this strike? Not just some generic bot that responds and doesn't even appeal what we're doing. And again, from multiple videos that I've seen, not only from Cory but other creators, it seems like the only way to get in touch with the people at this platform is on Twitter, by making an uproar and causing a ruckus and getting upset with them. And it shouldn't be that way. And that's the thing that irks me the most, is that you have so many people that are using this platform that are trying to build themselves, create things that they want to create, and you're not even pushing that out. So many great creators are out there making so much worthwhile content for people to enjoy and for people to watch. But yet, when you log out of this platform, you see who's the top creators. You see who this platform wants to promote and push. And I just don't think that that's fair. And I can understand a lot from what these other creators are feeling, because I can feel the burnout. I not only have wanted to create so many different things, but I don't feel like creators should have to niche unless they want to. If that's what you want to create, like if that's what you want to niche down to and create those type of videos, then go for it. But so many of us have so many different things that inspire us, things that we enjoy, things that we want to showcase to the world, and this platform will be like, no, this is the only thing that works, and this is what we're going to show, and this is what we're going to allow to be promoted. Then you have so many copycats that are trying to do the same exact thing because they see that this platform is only promoting those type of videos, and nobody wants to do that, because that's when it starts to, again, become blurred lines, and things start becoming what they shouldn't be, and things start becoming confusing, because now you're trying to be something that you aren't. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to create what I want to create, and these platforms should understand that. And if they don't, then at some point somebody's going to have to do something. Somebody's going to have to speak out. Somebody is going to have to create a new platform that does better, because it's just sad. It's really sad that it's come down to this. And it's not like I'm going to stop creating, because I want to keep creating. But you got to understand what's going on behind the scenes and how discouraging it is for people of color, for small creators, for people that are different sexualities. And I don't think that small creators should be the ones to make a stand. I feel like big creators should look out for us. Not saying that we all can't come together to fix this issue and fix the problem and speak out about it and talk about it, but I think that big creators can be the ones to actually make the change and get things to be better for everyone. Everyone should be able to make what they want to make. And this platform should be better at catching things and should have actual people behind the scenes that can fix these type of issues, and not be what it is that it is now. Like, it shouldn't be so many problems. It shouldn't be so many complications. It shouldn't be so many people getting flagged down for certain things and being reported, and then not being able to go to an actual person to talk about this. That's not how any platform should work. And I know that multiple platforms are like this. And this tangent can go on and on about so many other platforms too, from TikTok to Instagram. Don't even get me started about Instagram and the way that it's acting. But for this specific platform, things need to change. And it needs to benefit everyone. It shouldn't just benefit certain creators. It shouldn't just benefit bigger creators. There should be a place for everyone. no matter if something isn't suitable for children. Because why are you even, and that's another thing, is like, parents, you should be the ones controlling. If you don't want your children seeing certain stuff, maybe you should be more hands-on with that, instead of reporting things and saying things and trying to get other people in trouble for stuff that you're not even paying attention to. Because if I had a child, I would be more attentive to what they're watching, to what they're doing on their tablets and stuff like that, and what games they're playing, what games they're watching, what creators they're watching, instead of putting that pressure on the actual platform. Because that's your responsibility. That's your child. That doesn't make any sense to me. And this platform has created an app for kids, so you should be having your kids be on that instead of them being on here, so that way that doesn't affect us and affect our jobs and affect us making content to be able to put out, because you doing that is messing us up. And there's so much else that I could talk about, but that's one of the main things that has been bothering me. And I'm very happy that these creators are speaking out about all of this, because so many of us smaller creators are feeling the same way that you guys do. And I really hope this platform changes for the better, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. And I just want to say thank you to those who have been watching my content for years. It has been a long journey. It has been a rough journey. There has been breaks. And I know, again, it's not all about numbers and this and that. But when you are doing this to one day build a career, and not only doing that, but to have your work be shown by people that would enjoy it, it makes you feel different. And that's all I've ever wanted to do when I first started this channel. And I don't want that feeling to go away. I want to be able to keep doing that. But if these platforms keep pushing us down, what's the point in even making content anymore? I don't know. I just hope things change for the better. And I'm glad that there is so many people that are fighting for us, for Black people, for people of different sexualities, for people that have a voice and that should be seen. And I truly hope that things do change and that things become better.